So now we will be looking at continuity. So there are three things you need to know for testing if a function is continuous or not. So you need to see if the function is defined, if the limit exists, which is if the limit of x approaching the number from the right side is equal to the limit as x approaches from the left side, and then you combine these two, and if the first value that you get is equal to the second, then the function is continuous. So let's take a look at an example. Let's look at this one, for example, C. So you have f of x, and then your function x plus 1, Okay, so for this one, we can draw our little number line, so 0, and then close circle, less than, and then this one, number line 0, open circle, greater than. Okay, so let's look at condition 1, if f of x is defined. So let's test for 0. So let's just plug in f of 0 is equal to, so we will use the first one because it's less than or equal to 0. So x plus 1, and then 0 plus 1 because you plug in 0 for x, and then the answer is 1. So yes, it is defined. F of 0 is 1. The second thing is finding if the limit exists. So let's take the limit as x approaches 0 from the left side. So it's coming from the left side, we'll use the first equation. And we've done this before, so I'll just skip those steps and go to 1. Now let's see limit as x approaches 0 from the right side. So we'll use this equation, x squared plus 1. And plug in 0. So 0 squared plus 1 would still be 1. So we see that 1 is equal to 1, which means the limit exists. The limit exists. So check that works. So now the third thing we need to do is compare the values of 1 and 2. So step 1, we got 1. Does that equal the limit here? 1? Yes. That means this function is continuous. And that was our answer. This means it's continuous because it's from negative infinity.